What if I told you there was a video game so dangerous it killed people? And when I say people, I don't mean like in the thousands or millions. I mean like to the point where there were news reports about it happening. Well, there was. And it all happened right here in 1981. Kids started collapsing in arcades and dying. And the game that was responsible for it was called Polybius. This game is considered by many to be the very first psychological horror game ever made. But to others, it never even existed at all. So, what exactly was it? Well, that's the thing. Nobody knows for sure. We do know that it was a coin-operated arcade game that was produced by a company called Synapse. It was released at a time when games were becoming increasingly popular. And this one was unlike anything that had come out before it. Many have described it as a cross between Space Invaders and Pac-Man, but with much more disturbing imagery. It supposedly had flashing lights and geometric shapes that seemed to influence the player's brainwaves, putting them in a trance-like state. Some have even claimed that it caused seizures, amnesia, and uncontrollable rage. Yeah, it sounds pretty crazy, but is any of it true? Well, there are conflicting reports about how many people it actually affected. Some say 2, some say 20, and some say hundreds. We also don't know for sure if anybody actually died from playing it. One of the most reliable accounts comes from a former employee of Synapse, who claims that the game was secretly programmed to manipulate people's emotions. He says that the company had a shady side that dealt with government contracts and psychological research. And they used this game as a way to gather data on how the human brain responds to visual stimuli. But after it started affecting players, he says the project was scrapped and the machines were destroyed. Other people have come forward with similar stories, but we can't verify any of it because all the evidence has basically vanished. In fact, there are a lot of people who say the game never even existed at all. They claim that the whole thing was just a hoax spread by rival companies to make Synapse look bad. Maybe they were just messing around and didn't realize how far it would go. Maybe they were trying to make a buck by making people afraid of their game. Or maybe, just maybe, it was a government conspiracy to see how far they could push things before someone died. Is it a glitch in the Matrix or a total cover-up? You decide. Just remember, whether it's real or not, it's still a scary story. So turn off your arcade machine if you hear it flashing in the middle of the night. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, subscribe for more digital legends.